Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new Let's Play for Spyro 3 Year O' the Dragon. I was gonna say in the last part, but then I realized this is the first part, nothing's happened yet. Yeah, that's kind of embarrassing, but anyways, little background about this Let's Play, primarily because you're gonna save on it in a couple seconds. I tried to do something earlier. I've tried like 4 times now. Then it keeps going wrong with the sound recording. Eventually I wised up and decided I'm just going to do post. I'm still doing the money back icon, by the way. That thing is beautiful. But, anyways, I'm going to be quiet now for a few minutes while the cutscenes go out, so we'll join you back in a few minutes.
We managed to capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent. Maybe you will amount to something after all. Now, go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
Where are the eggs?
The holes came out on the other side of the dragon worlds. We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world?
The Forgotten Worlds. Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes.
Yeah, come on, let's go!
Find the eggs and bring them back, Spyro. You're our only chance.
You got it.
Okay, so anyways, by the way, if you want to, you can follow Hunter. If you're fast enough, you can anyways. I really don't care to, but yeah. So, start off by just getting a few of these gems here. We'll work from there. We're just gonna 100% the hub level in this part. Unlike in Spyro 2, where the first hub, and really second, third as well, you couldn't actually complete right away because of gem restrictions. You can finish this one. Isabella, eh? Or is it Isabel? I think it's Isabel, actually, but I don't know. Don't really care either. There's 400 gems in this level, just for scope of scale.
Hi, Spyro. To look left or right, press the L2 or R2 buttons. To quickly center the camera behind you, press the L1 or R1 button. You can look all around by holding the triangle button down.
She sounds suspiciously eager about that.
So, you're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How sad. Look here, Dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back up that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find an egg, our expertly trained armies will dispose of you and take it back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry. And you won't like me when I'm angry.
She does realize we already got an egg, right? Whatever. Because I was getting kind of bugged out because I noticed in that cutscene that Spyro's eyes weren't connected to his head. It's kind of scary. But, anyways, ignoring that, let's try not to think about that. I should talk about the eggs a little bit. They're the new orbs, essentially. They act almost identically, except they are slightly more prominent due to the fact that even levels within the first homeworld will need eggs, whereas in Spyro 2 you really didn't need them for levels until much later.
My, how funny to see you here. Why, I haven't seen you since we defeated Ripto in Avalar. Well, my business went into a slump after you left, so I came here and struck up a nice deal with the local sorceress. Lovely woman she is. Seems to be very fond of dragons, too. The sorceress has asked me to guard Sheila the kangaroo. I suppose if you had a bit more money, I'd be willing to let her escape. Then you could keep her for a pet or something.
Don't worry, we'll get that. It's 400 gems in this hub level, so we can do it. Won't be too hard. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Crap. Oh well, doesn't matter. Just gonna charge Glad Hover. Notice how I know all that before talking to this creature. He does not seem to notice that I know all of that. But whatever.
Yo, Spyro, I just found one of those portal thingamajigs that leads to a different world, but you'll have to glide to get across to it. Press the X button to jump, then press the X button again while you're in the air to glide. Just follow me.
Oh, I plan to. Not by choice, but I will.
I saw something shiny in that cave over there. Let's go check it out. You can get there by hovering. To hover, just press the triangle button at the end of your glide.
Okay. Or you can just do a charge glide. Also, he seems to forget that he taught us all this in the last game.
I almost forgot. I found this egg.
I just find that kind of funny. Don't know. This arena is just weird. The really funny thing that, unlike in the second game though, you can actually entirely skip that segment.
This is a Superfly power-up, Spyro. Whenever you walk through any power-up that looks like this one, it will allow you to fly for a while.
Oh, great. Okay, so, I'm gonna get the power-up, not really care that I got said power-up, and get all the gems along here because we want to 100% the game, or 119% or whatever this game is. It's a weird percentage. They went back to the thing that is Spyro 1 where they go past 100% and it gets weird. Well, anyways, guess we better actually go back for the Superfly now. There's an egg at the end of this tunnel, so time to go. And we found Amy. That's 3. There's 5 in this hub level, so just as a tally. Most levels have either 5 or 6 eggs. The only exceptions I can think of is boss levels which have 1, and the sub-character levels which have 3. Right, as you just saw, if you want to go back and get the Superfly and get an extra life in that little cave. And if you really want to, you can fly up to that tree that I was looking at and pull off a little glitch over there. However, that doesn't really work in this version of the game because I'm playing Greatest Hits. But if you're playing the regular non-Greatest or Platinum Hits version, it should work. Should be able to fly all the way out to that tree and break out of bounds that way. Just gonna get a few gems around. Like in the second game, if you destroy 10 fodder, you'll get an extra life, so if you want to attack someone even though you're at full health, that's not necessarily a bad idea. Okay, I swear that gem came out of nowhere. Whatever. Just get it now. Better late than never, I suppose.
I'm late for a dinner party at the Tiki Lodge, and the portal to my home just stopped working. Maybe the portal will reactivate after a few more dragons hatch.
What gave you that idea? The eggs times 10 symbol? No, I'm giving him way too much credit. Anyways.
Your game camera is currently in passive mode. This mode requires you to control the camera yourself and moves more slowly. If you like, I can change the game camera to active mode. In active mode, the camera moves much faster.
Change it! Change it now!
Your camera is now in active mode and will move faster. If you don't like it, come back and see me, or change it yourself by using the options menu.
Yeah, as she just explained, the camera will move a little more freely on its own, and it moves faster when you do move it on your own. Personally, I prefer it this way. I know a lot of people prefer passive, but I don't know. Something about active. Anyways. Talk to the kitty. Come on.
I see an egg at the bottom of this lake. I would go get it, but I don't want to get my fur all wet. Maybe you could get it. You can dive underwater by pressing the square button when you're on the surface, and charge underwater by holding down the square button.
He doesn't say it directly, but it is in that little sub-bubble. You can do a little dog paddle type thing if you just press and hold on the X button. Come back here later, as in when you beat the first boss of the game, and you'll be able to do a little mini game for Spox. That's what that sign's telling you, essentially. Believe me, we will come back, because one, it's needed for 100%, and two, it makes the game that much easier. You want to talk to me? Come on. I know you have something to say.
Here I was, about to go for a nice swim at Shell Beach, and my portal just disappeared right in front of me. If you go find some more of those dragon eggs, I bet this portal will turn on again.
Oh, really? I wonder how many we need. Is it? I'm just gonna take a guess. 14, maybe just a hunch, but I don't know. Anyways, oh, another gem. Must have missed it. Time for the eggs. That is beautiful. One of these days, like maybe if I ever reach that, I was gonna say 2,000 subs, like honestly, that's probably not too far in my future now, so I don't want to say that. Sometime in the future, I might actually just make a video with these, with all those random traits, later things, or whatever it is that I always try to say. Like, anyways, they're all starting to bug me a little bit. So anyways, let's go talk to Moneybags anyways.
Fortune to keep Sheila the kangaroo locked up. The pesky animal must have been causing a lot of trouble for that poor sorceress. I suppose I could accidentally let the kangaroo escape if you were to pay me, say, a small fee.
Get used to that phrase.
Ah, Spyro, I love your sweet naivete. Your kind-hearted nature might be your downfall someday, but for the time being, it's making me rich.
It with the thing in the.
I hope you appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
I reckon you'd be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, named Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one. You dragons used to rule this entire world, you know. Then all of a sudden you left. Poof.
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know? They say it was over 1,000 years ago, I think.
And they just left?
Yeah, and the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
Yeah, they're starting to fade out too, one by one. Well, I gotta get back home and do some damage control. Come visit anytime you like.
So, yeah, we got a little more story into story, and the adventure continues, tongue-tied. Words. We saved the game. So, now the level truly is complete. We can access any level, well, except for 3, 4, 5. But we can access 3 of them out of 8. So, for the record, I'm considering the boss level and this Sparks minigame as their own levels for that 8. So, yeah. Yes, you can either go to Sheila's, Sunny Villa, or Cloud Spires. Definitely do Sheila first. If you insist on not, then go to Cloud Spires. You will not want to go to Sunny Villa right away, because you won't be able to complete it unless you've completed Sheila's out first. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Next part we will go places. Bye.